Libra, hi. So let's pull one card to ground your reading. So if you're new here, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in the sign of Libra. And starting off your reading, we have the Judgment card. So you might be experiencing some type of truth coming out, some type of rebirth. Let's go into your recent past, present, and future. So Libra, let's see what's supporting you at this time. So my readings can get pretty specific. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the reading does resonate with you, you can leave a comment, like, subscribe. If it doesn't, check your other placements and leave the reading for the collective that it does resonate for. So in your recent past, you have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Your present, Three of Swords, Hierophant, and the High Priestess. Nice. Got some major arcanas. The Empress, the Star, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so your recent past, it seems like you're balancing finances or balancing energy while experiencing conflict and fulfilling your responsibilities that probably feel like a burden. So this is a really heavy energy that you have recently come out of. With the Judgment here, I'm getting the sense that you've put in some hard work in order to accomplish a goal or move out of something difficult. You really rose to the challenge, essentially, especially with the Two of Pentacles here. So you were finding a way to balance all of this heaviness, conflict, you know. But if we look at the Seven of Wands a little bit closer, we see that the sticks, the wands, are not held by any other figures. They're essentially imaginary. So it could be some type of inner conflict that you were dealing with, maybe a creative conflict. You could have been maybe going through some type of schooling, some type of certification where you were putting pressure on yourself to complete this. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands and the Two of Pentacles here, you could have been working a full-time job and then going to school at night, or just taking on more responsibilities for a temporary amount of time in order to achieve something, or maybe even just fulfill your responsibilities. Okay, let's go to your present energy. Okay, so you have the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. So with the Hierophant here, this is signifying, again, it could be higher education, some type of like divine knowledge, like knowledge or education that isn't readily available or accessible to everybody. So maybe receiving some type of knowledge that is very specialized in a field. With the Three of Swords here and the High Priestess, you could have been experiencing some inner loss or a feeling of disappointment even with this knowledge. So if we're not talking about a specific like certification program, you could have learned something that essentially set you free, but led to some heartbreak, some disappointment here. But you're keeping this to yourself with the High Priestess. You're not announcing it to everybody like, I just went through a breakup, or I just experienced a profound loss. Like, you're really internalizing it and trying to find greater meaning, you know, like what's the reason for this? And yeah, it's an interesting energy you have going on. Let's go to your near future. So you have the Empress, the Star, and the Knight of Cups. So Again, 2 more major arcanas. Yeah, these again, major arcanas, when they start appearing in more readings, this is signifying major changes. So we were currently 6 planets in retrograde. I know Saturn just came out of retrograde. Mercury will just come out of retrograde. Once the planets start going direct, there will be big changes happening in people's lives, the collective. So I'm not surprised that most of the readings are getting major arcanas. With the Empress, the Star, this is beautiful energy. So whatever difficulty, disappointment, heartbreak that you had going on with the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords, you know, balancing all of this like heaviness, trying to find meaning and then like keeping it bottled up, you are going to be rewarded. So especially with the Star here in the middle, so this is Aquarius energy and Taurus energy. It's beautiful essentially. So you're going to experience some profound insight, an aha moment, light bulb moment, maybe a release finally, like whatever this 10 of Wands, this burden that you've been holding on to, or carrying through, you'll finally be released from it. Either you'll get some help where things are taken off your plate and you're able to rest more. You might experience a pregnancy. So Gemini also had the Empress. You know, this is signifying motherhood, receptivity, harvest. You know, you're able to collect in your feminine energy the things that are meant for you. And then with the Star, this could be something that you've been hoping for and wishing for a long time. Yeah, for some of you, it could be praying, you know, praying for a child, something that you have been disappointed over and questioning, like, why hasn't this happened for me? Maybe this timeline, you know, that I'm tapping into for this certain collective, this could be, you know, in your near future. With the Knight of Cups too, this is a romantic energy. So it's, you know, experiencing love. If it's not romantic, tapping into your creativity, a nice flow, where you know, you're in tune to your spiritual life, and then really enjoying maybe art, music, good food, spending time with loved ones. So yeah, let's get 3 more just to kind of close off your reading here, Libra. Okay, Libra, whoa, you have so you had 4 cards pop out. They just kind of fell into my lap, so we'll take them. So you have the Temperance, the Ace of Cups, the 6 of Swords in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so something that you might think that is coming to an end, it might not be ending. There could be reconnection with the Ace of Cups here. Trying again, essentially. This is the energy that I'm getting. You know, you might have thought that a cycle was complete and you're ready to give up. Don't give up, because you are just you're just at the point of succeeding. You know, it's almost like that feeling of like, this is too heavy, I don't want to do this anymore. Keep going, okay? Because you're just at the place to succeed, to push through those limits. Okay, Libra, so you got this. Yeah, let me know if the reading resonated with you. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.